was built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past, I'm all achieving. Got my foot on the gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Go! To last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want it, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me.
Awesome power of nature, hot excitement of freedom goes after you get struck by lightning. There's thunder.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the Hardcore Sports Sunday Morning Show, episode 11 for week 11. And I just want to say shout out to all my guys here, Mac the Giants fan, AK Eagles, NYG 70T85, and Philly Halftime. And I just want to say thank you guys for helping us reach 200 subscribers. It took us a while, but we finally hit it over the weekend. So I really appreciate you guys for all your support. So how you guys doing?
Feeling great. Nice and refreshed, ready for some football. Ready to see my boys, the New York Football Giants, go to 8-2 today.
Yeah, we're about to go 9-1. What is up, normal guy? What is up? The World Cup starts today. Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
Rat-a-tat-tat. What is good? Welcome back. I am AK Eagles, and welcome to another NFL Monday mornings or Sunday morning sports show.
All right.
Hey, Monday morning would have worked way better.
That is true. That is true.
I should save that for Monday.
Yeah. Halftime, how you doing, bro?
Pretty good.
It's good. It's good. Hey, shout out to Earl, man. Shout out to Earl.
What up, Earl?
Earl, you still got your ears in there? You still got your ears? I'm sure it was deafening last night over there at Prudential Center with the show you went to last night.
Oh my God. Earl, I'm jealous. I'm truly jealous. You go to all these shows like all the time. I'm truly jealous. So let's just get it all started off with what game last week caught you off guard. Halftime, I'm going to start with you on this one.
The game that caught me off guard was, I would say, the Buffalo Bills game.
Yep.
That was the biggest. I think that was the biggest one.
Yeah, back-to-back losses is crazy for the Bills. Now they got to play in Detroit at their home stadium.
Yep.
Oh, my God. Crazy. Jeff, what about you?
I hate to say it, fellas, but your Philadelphia Eagles.
That was mine.
I didn't think I was going to see the Eagles lose to the Commanders. I thought that the Commanders were still a very good team overall, but I did not expect the Eagles to drop that one. So, but maybe it actually might be the best thing for you guys to get that loss out of the way and then get your mindset away from being undefeated. So, I would probably definitely have to say the Eagles and the Commanders. Sorry, Mitch.
I was going to go with that anyway. So, AK, what about you?
You know, I was going to go with that one, and it's not because he took it. I changed my mind before he did. Everybody knew a loss was coming our way eventually.
Yeah.
Like it is what it is. I'm not worried about it, honestly. You know, we made some good upgrades there on the defensive line, so we'll see what happens today. But man, I'm gonna go another way, and it's only because I haven't got to talk to boys yet this week. But dude, Dallas losing to Green Bay. Like, I get it. Us losing to Washington is one thing. But, dude, we were undefeated. A loss was coming. It was inevitable. It is what it is. But y'all were tied in second place with these two gentlemen right here on this panel, and y'all fumbled. Y'all fumbled against Green Bay. And y'all let Christian Watson get 3 tutties on your ass. Shame on y'all.
I picked the Packers to win. But Mac, how about you?
Well, I will go a different route also, and I will say, how about the Colts and Raiders? I mean, I know we're talking about two teams that have been pretty sad this season anyway. But you know, the Colts look like they pretty much gave up on the season when they hired Jeff Saturday. That looks like a total give up. I mean, but Jeff Saturday comes in there, reinserts Matt Ryan back into the lineup. Jonathan Taylor gets going, and the Colts handled the Raiders out in Vegas. I mean, I know the Raiders have been finding new ways to lose games every week. Well, I mean, so the Colts aren't. The Colts like they gave up on the season though with some of the moves they made completely. So I'm still shocked they actually went in there and the Vegas and actually got the job done. I mean, as bad as the Raiders have been playing, I still thought they were going to actually beat the Colts, who looked like they gave up on the season. So kind of shocking. I was kind of shocked to see that a little bit.
I'm more shocked to understand how the fuck Josh McDaniels still has his job after losing to somebody who has no fucking coaching experience at all.
Yeah.
Like, how is this
he coached high school.
head coach?
He coached high school.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
The point is, you got beat by nobody, homie.
yeah.
And you didn't get fired for that? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, how do you not get fired?
Honestly, for me, I'm going to go a different route. I'm going with Detroit over the Bears because you know how well the Bears have been playing as of late. Detroit Lions, they were coming off a win the week before, right? Or were they coming off a loss?
No, they won
lost
2
right
games
for
straight.
Miami.
Yeah, they got
they
their
won
2 in a
2
row right now.
Actually,
they won
if
2
you
straight
think
games.
about it, that was a win for Detroit. Are we losing by 3?
No, Detroit won 31-30.
No. They lost to Miami by 3.
Oh, the week before that. Okay. Yeah, I'm going with Detroit. And Earl, it's exactly the topic we're talking about.
I got another one. How about the Los Angeles teams last week? Both the Rams and the Chargers. I got to lump those two together, especially the Rams. You want to talk about a fall from grace? What the hell has happened to the Los Angeles Rams? They just found out that Cooper Kupp's going to have ankle surgery now, and he's going to be out 6 to 8 weeks, so his season is pretty much done.
Well,
They got no pass rush. They got no pass rush. They got no other weapon out there. Stafford's been concussed. He's been in and out of the lineup. They're on their 3rd left tackle this season. Sean McVay looks like he's ready to hang it up. Aaron Donald looks like he's ready to hang it up. I mean, that team is about to go through a lot of hurting for the next few years with the fact they gave up all their draft capital to win a Super Bowl. So the Rams are in trouble. And then you want to talk about a team that's the definition of just like inconsistent, erratic, and just fumbling expectations. You can't go any further than the Los Angeles Chargers. I mean, every year, it doesn't matter who the quarterback of this team is. Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, Justin Herbert. This organization is the definition of high expectations and never meeting them because they did it again. They had a chance to beat San Francisco. They had them right where they had them, and they couldn't get the job done. And once again, the Chargers are just a team that just falls below expectations of this organization. So I got to lump the Los Angeles teams. Yeah.
But really,
Making me look like a complete idiot.
did they really lose the expectations? Because once you win a Super Bowl, it's hard to go back to the Super Bowl back to back. You know, I
understand that halftime.
But it's too hard. It's too hard to come back from that.
No, I understand halftime. It's just They don't have to win the Super Bowl back to back, but I mean, I thought they figured it'd be at least be a playoff team again. They've absolutely just fallen off.
They
They
entered this
Basically,
season
they're hurt.
favored to win their division, and they're not even. They're not even in. They're like in third. Are they even
They're
in third
last
place? They
place.
might be in last. They're last.
No,
place
they're in
now,
last
right?
place. Yeah, they're in last place.
Absolutely.
I got
So-
a question for you guys. So I've been hearing the rumors Sean McVay is thinking about retirement. How old is he? 40?
I think he's
was
younger than
young.
that.
He's younger than me. He's younger
I
than
think
me.
he's
Yeah,
30.
he's definitely younger than
I
me.
thought he was like
Older than
38,
me.
37.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this dude's still young. I mean,
36. He's
he
36
he
years
is
old.
literally my age, bro. My age.
Yeah.
Why are you going to retire?
Because he's a millionaire.
No, I understand. That. I understand that, but in my way of looking at this is he had one bad season, so now you're going to retire? Like what? Because you faltered at the finish line, you're going to quit?
All right.
Well, there were
You know what I'm
rumors
saying?
about
Like,
him
you-
retiring. There were rumors of him retiring even after the Super Bowl. That he was thinking
I
about
know,
hanging
but
it up.
why?
Same thing with
He's
Donald.
36.
It was just
Dude,
like
he's got
Neil.
a whole career ahead of him. Like, you know what I'm saying, right?
But it could
No,
be
I
too
hear
much
you.
stress. AK
What-
could be too much stress, like Dick Vermeil when he was coaching the Eagles. He said, "Yo, I gotta take a little bit of time off," and then he went back to the Rams later on.
All right, yeah, I can see you taking time off and coming back, but to actually say like you're retiring and never coming back,
Man,
that would shock the shit out.
Well, that's what
he
Dick
grew up in
Vermeil
the life,
did.
though.
Dick Vermeil said he's going to retire, and then later on he came back.
But Sean McVay, I mean, he grew up in the life. He's been around it his whole
Ron
entire life
said
from
was
day
gonna
one
retire
since
and
he was a
come
little
back.
kid.
Tom
You know what I
Brady said he
mean?
was going to retire and come back.
So maybe he just had enough. Maybe he just had enough of the NFL and wants to just go live his life with his family. I mean, he's been around this his whole entire life, literally. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
I don't know. I can't think of any other reason for it.
He could be one of those guys that takes a little bit of time away. You know, he might want to retire, hang it up, and then you have a feeling after a year or two he might get that itch coming back. And then what's going on, Cool Cat?
And I
He might
get
just-
what you're
if you want
saying.
to pop in,
I
let me
mean,
know. I'll send you the link.
Listen, I understand. Like you want to retire right now because you are no lie, man. They put that fucking franchise in jeopardy trading away all those draft picks. Yes, it worked out. They got a Super Bowl out of it, but I'm pretty sure their plan was that this team held up a little longer than what it did. And him only getting one Super Bowl, it kind of is a disappointment to a point, you know. And I think, like, I don't know. How are you going to rebuild this team? You know what I mean? Like, you're going to have to give everyone away that you already acquired. Like, Ramsey will have
Who's
to.
actually worth anything, though, AK, at this
That's
point?
the point. So you kind of have to walk away, bro, because this franchise is in jeopardy for the long term now for at least 5 years.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Because they have nothing. They literally have nothing. All their draft capital is gone.
Yeah.
The
We're
first
gonna be
guy I would
talking
think about
the Rams
selling
later on.
is the first
Darnold.
guy I would think about selling is Jalen Ramsey.
Darnold. No, Darnold.
No,
That's
Darnold.
probably
I think
higher-
Donald might retire.
Well-
Donald's not going to retire.
If he
No,
does,
he's thinking about hanging it up.
if he
He has
does,
thought about hanging it up,
if
so-
he doesn't though, Darnold is the guy that holds your highest draft capital for the Rams. Like if you want draft picks, that's who you got to get rid of first.
Yeah, you would get like at least 3 first-round draft picks plus more if you get for Donald.
And then
I
Rams
don't
in
know.
second.
3,
Yeah.
maybe like a 2 firsts and a second. I don't know. Like it all depends on what's in Aaron Donald's mindset too. Does he want to play for another football organization, or would he rather just retire a Rams? So, and he's already got a Super Bowl and his Super Bowl MVP. He just might be satisfied and be like, you know what? I had a Hall of Fame type career. I'm going to go down as one of the best defensive tackles of all time. I got a Super Bowl ring. Maybe I'm like a multi-time defensive player of the year. So, I mean, he just might be thinking, this is it. I got
Yeah.
everything I wanted in my career. I don't want to, beat myself up anymore, and then I end up, paying for it later on. So he's just saying, I might just want to hang it up now and just call it a career. So I don't know what Aaron Donald's mindset is. Similar to what Sean McVay's mindset too is. He's still a young guy, but he could take, retire for a couple of years and all of a sudden get that itch back, missing football. And he might decide to come back in a year or two. So you never know, but. Yeah, I don't know. This Rams team is in serious trouble.
How old is Donald right now?
I think he's like 30, 31.
He's like young 30s.
So he's not. He's still got a lot left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does, but he might want to do the Barry Sanders or Calvin Johnson thing. Just go out.
I
Before
wouldn't
you're
blame him.
broken
I
down.
would not blame him.
I would not blame him.
I mean, in
either.
all honesty, bro, if I'm him and the Rams come to me and if I want to play more and they say I'm trading you to get draft capital, I'm putting stipulations on that shit. Like, you're not sending me to no Detroit. You're not sending me to no damn Chicago. You're going to send me, where I can thrive, like one of these top franchises that still have.
You got to send me to a playoff team.
Yeah. Like, I'm not
Okay,
kind of like
maybe
Vaughn
the
went
Eagles.
to Bills,
I'm gonna say Chicago could be a playoff team in the future. They're building something over there, and they got a lot of money and they got a lot of draft capital to play with. So I
Exactly
can't
what
even
I was
just
saying.
dismiss Chicago. They're coming up. So
They don't have a
Maybe-
quarterback.
Yeah.
it's
So,
Justin Fields.
No, that he's not a quarterback. Come on.
He's a good player.
He's
You
a
can't
good player
you
at
can't
the
dismiss
He
Justin
just
Fields. The dude
runs
is
the
a
ball.
good.
He's not that good of a quarterback. On throwing it.
He's got nobody to throw
They
with.
said about
He's got-
that's what they said about a quarterback I know in Philadelphia right now.
That's
Didn't
what
they say that about that
Lamar
guy?
Jackson too.
and Baltimore too with Lamar Jackson as well. Yeah, good point, Mitch. Justin Fields is a good player, and he's going to develop the rest of that game when he gets other playmakers out there. So Justin Fields is a good quarterback.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie, man. We got to stop as fans and content creators labeling guys before they even get a chance. I mean, I remember watching that Jalen Hurts documentary last night on right before Monday Night Football, and Donovan McNabb and Vic were talking to Hurts about that, and they were like, "Man, these guys had you wrote off well before they even knew who you were." And you look at them now, and it's like the ones that really did talk bad about him, they're like, "Fuck, I was wrong. I should have just shut up." While I
I
was
ate
ahead."
all my crow.
Yeah,
Brother.
Exactly. So
Wow.
we got to stop labeling these guys, man. Like, I even said it. There has been no successful Ohio State quarterbacks, but Justin Fields has the potential to break that mold. He really, truly does, and that's coming from a Penn State fan. And I fucking hate Ohio State, so
I
that's
hate
why.
Ohio State with you.
But they got to get him weapons.
I
Like,
know I was wrong about Jalen Hurts.
yeah. So
They got Mooney, and let's see if Claypool can do something. But they got a lot of money to play with. They got a lot of draft capital.
Yeah.
That team is building. So
Yeah.
you gotta
but
watch
we
out for the
gotta
Bears.
start giving these guys chances instead of just cutting them off at the knees right off the bat. I
But
mean,
you're right.
I get it.
It's an organization too. You have to.
But AK, it starts in our own division. Who are the two guys that got shat on the entire offseason? Daniel Jones and Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
Look what
wait.
both of them are doing this year.
But they were
Both of
getting
them.
shat on by us. My organization.
Us and the media.
I know,
Everybody
but that's the
was.
point, though. Our organization, as an Eagle, at least, I can't speak for yours, but as the Eagles, dude, they were behind Hurts the moment they got rid of Wentz. I mean, no lie, they were. And
For
Howie
us, is half and half with Jones.
Yeah, Howie and Jeffrey never once shown me a moment of weakness where they thought that they weren't. We had plenty of opportunity to go get Russell. We didn't do it. Plenty of opportunities to go get other people. We didn't do it. They stayed true to it. They let him develop. That's something we haven't seen in a while. A franchise who's willing to sit back and just watch and just see what happens and let it develop. You guys are doing it with DJ.
Jalen freaking
That's
Hurts.
the
They
thing
go
with the
through that.
Eagles is they went and got him weapons. They built.
Yes,
They
exactly.
built around him.
Yes.
Chicago's not building around.
They haven't had the chance yet. They haven't had the chance
They
yet.
got a young weapon in Claypool, and they're going to have a
Didn't they
chance
just-
next year to
didn't
do
they
it.
Didn't they trade a lot of their defensive players?
Yeah, but they're older. Like Khalil Mack, he was old. Quinn was old. They are starting to
old.
get these young guys in.
Old.
They're
I won't say that on stream.
Their
You won't come
defense.
on here and say that.
their defense when they played Dallas was top 5. Like they were still a good young defense. Like they just need weapons, bro. They need, and they didn't have time. They didn't have cap room to get weapons this past offseason. Getting rid of Quinn, getting rid of Mack, that all will save them this year and going forward. So they have the opportunity. They just got to do it right. And I mean, if you have a franchise quarterback, like you see, whenever Josh Allen got Diggs, he went from year 1 to 2 to his year 3 leap being incredible. You see it with Jalen. Now, look, yes, they got Claypool for Justin Fields, but I'm not going to say Claypool's that dude to do that jump for him, next year. But they need to get him a veteran wide receiver there, someone who can lift that offense just a little bit more. It's about how you build these teams. It's not about who you have.
Right. You have to.
Well, the
the
off season is
organization
going to be
has
critical.
build 'em.
Yeah, I think I built
The
an
off season is
offensive
critical for the Bears, man. 'Cause,
Yes.
like, the Bears, they got to go into the draft and they got to do a lot more than what they did this past year. They got to get some offensive linemen in there, protect Justin Fields for one thing, so he can stand back in that pocket and deliver strikes down the field. Because Justin Fields can throw the football very, very well, but he needs the time to be able to do it. You got to get his receivers have some chance to get open down the field, and he's got a couple of guys, Darnell Mooney, Claypool. You add obviously another couple more pieces there too. But
Montgomery's a beast.
Cole Kmet starting to come into his own. They already got, to me, a solid running game. Like I said, they just got to get that offensive line in check right now. And they need to focus on that this offseason and protect their investment in Justin Fields, because I think that's going to go a long way. Trust me, Chicago Bears. As a New York Giant fan, I know all about the importance of building that offensive line up. So
Eagles
get that together.
Eagles too.
Get that together.
But you have to go into the mindset this offseason saying that is our guy, no shadow of a doubt, 100%. Like, you have to be convicted against this guy. You have to know, hey, that's my quarterback. Like, you can't have any shadow of a doubt that he isn't, or it's not going to work. You know what I mean?
I think they do. I think the Bears, after what they've seen so far recently, they realize that Justin Fields is their guy. They're going to go forward with Justin Fields. They're just going to try to get him some help at the offensive line, like Mac just said. They need to get him some offensive linemen. The dude has been running for his damn life every single game, and you need to get him some playmakers more on the outside. I mean, Claypool and Mooney, they're nice young receivers, but I think they still need a veteran alpha out there. And another guy that is going to need some receivers next year, because he's probably going to be the quarterback, Daniel Jones. And that Giants are going to be going a lot hot and heavy to get some receivers for him next year. Like your organization got Jalen Hurts some receivers this past year. I think it's going to be the same thing next year when we're getting Daniel Jones some wide receivers for our team too.
No, what's sad, man, is I don't even know who's available next year.
Draft. We'll probably be drafting, and there always are guys that's going to be available for trade. T. Higgins. Watch out for T. Higgins' name in the offseason.
If you get T. Higgins, I will fucking hate you forever.
He's going to be on the table. He's going to be a free agent next year, AK.
I hope not, dude. I hope they sign his ass because, dude, I actually love that dude, man. He is awesome. He gets outshined by Chase, but Higgins is a fucking monster, bro.
I was going to say, if you guys did Chase Claypool, I don't think that's possible, though.
No, he's going to be a Bear. The Bears are going
to I think they're going to drop him or trade him.
Really?
I think the Bears will try to trade him, and
that'll be the
most idiotic thing they have ever done.
Bro, Chase Claypool, listen, I even told Ange this when they got rid of him right before the trade deadline. Instant flashbacks of Emmanuel Sanders came to mind. Remember whenever the Steelers got rid of Emmanuel Sanders to Denver?
Yeah.
I was like, why did you do that, Ange? She was like, I don't know. I'm like, that was the dumbest shit ever. And look what Emmanuel Sanders was. Dude, Claypool, I guarantee you, will be another Emmanuel Sanders type player. So do not get rid of him.
How long is his rookie deal? It's next year, and then he's a free agent in 2024, right?
Yeah.
I think it's next year.
So they'll keep him for at least the rest of this year and next year, and then they'll evaluate how he does before they decide if they want to keep him or not.
Yeah, but then they're going to – the weird thing is about how the salary went back up, how it went up for wide receivers and offensive linemen. I mean, you're paying them a lot of money. And you're going to have to pay Claypool that $25 million range.
If he plays with a $25 million receiver, they will. But if he doesn't, they'll just play out his rookie deal, and then they'll let him go. They'll find a guy in the draft.
And you got to realize, bro, like that's kind of where the NFL is moving towards. Your wide receivers are now starting to become your big paid people because the NFL is going towards a lot of pass heavy offenses, and you're going to pay the people you use the most. Now, granted, the offensive line has always gotten overlooked, but You know, I mean, it is what it is. They're happy to do what they do for the salary that they do, but they should be paid more, you know, because it all starts with them. But you know, that corners are right behind them. Here in the next 2 years, bro, corners are going to start making as much as the wide receivers, if not more, because the corners are the ones who stop them. And if you are a shutdown corner, you will be paid way better than the top wide receiver. It's just how it goes. You know, that's why halfbacks aren't getting paid anymore because no one's using them that much. You
Right.
know, I mean,
So,
Oh, besides us,
except in Tennessee, obviously, but
I actually respectfully disagree. I know we're holding it up a little bit, Mitch, but
No, you're fine.
I think the NFL is actually going a little bit more back to old school football. You look at some of the top teams in the NFL right now. What do they do best? Running the football
Run
and
the ball.
defense. So I think that the NFL is actually shading a little bit back to what it was back in the 90s, the 80s, where these successful teams out there are starting to run that football a lot more and setting up the pass. You don't see a lot of quarterbacks, lighting it up like they did before. You do see it at time for time, but scoring has been down this year in the NFL, and you're seeing the old school running the football concept coming back into the NFL this year, and defenses really picking it up. So perfect example, everybody in our division. Why are we winning right now? Running the football mostly and defense. With
Yes,
passing
but
sprinkled
we'll
in
be
there
talking
too.
about the division later on as well. I got
but
a few
but
questions
to
about this
to
division.
counter that though, bro, the teams that are running the football, and I do agree with you. You know, we do all run it very well. That is our game. You know, that's our strong suit. But in a way, it's also because we are forced to a point. You know, and it's not even the lack of QB play. It's just how our offenses are designed. You know, you look at Pat Mahomes, they're not designed off the run. The Bills are not designed off the run. You know, the most of Green Bay they should be, but half the time they're not. You know, but we're forced to in a sense because it's what opens up our lanes for our quarterbacks. Jalen is a scrambler / improviser. DJ is weird to say a scrambler / improviser to a point. You know, so we work within our realm of quarterback, and that's what these quarterbacks coming out do. You know, all these young quarterbacks are starting to be a lot more Jalen Hurtses, triple threats, people who can run, can pass, and also have the knowledge to soak it all in. You know, a lot of these guys are starting to be that way, and that's why football is getting back to running because it opens up the pass game for these quarterbacks like Jalen, like DJ, like, you know, Malik Willis when we finally see him. You know, all these guys have the same ability, and that's that run ability.
Mhm. So, guys, who's your player of the week? I actually have two for me, and they're both on the same team. Patrick Peterson and Justin Jefferson. What they did to help the Vikings beat the Bills. Wow, that one-handed catch and Patrick Peterson with the game-winning interception. Those are mine. So, Mac, how about you?
Well, it's without a shadow of a doubt, Justin Jefferson for me. But my if I did have to pick a honorable mention for that, I would actually go to the young boy in the division, Christian Watson. Man, a little coming out party for him with 3 big touchdown grabs against the Dallas Cowboys defense, which is a phenomenal defense to pull that feet off with. I mean, so I give props to the young kid Christian Watson, man. And he also went out there and had a big game again on Thursday night again. So 5 touchdowns in the last pretty much the last 2 games. Yeah, but Justin Jefferson last week as an individual performer though was just the best, most standout performer for me. But Christian Watson's definitely my honorable mention.
All right. AK?
Yep. Can't really argue with that one, man. You know. So you can move on. I agree.
Jeff?
I'm going to throw it out there. I'm going to say Tua. They scored 39 points again. Tua had another 3 touchdowns, almost 300 yards passing. They actually kept Tyreek Hill under 50 yards, which is the way that dude's been going this year has been amazing. Waddle had another 66-yard game. But, I mean, Tua had 150 quarterback. everybody out there's got to admit we were dead wrong about Tua. This guy is turning into a very good quarterback in the NFL with what he's doing this year. So I got to give it to Tua. 39 points again. That offense is just, they're humming. So I mean, Tua Tagovailoa is turning himself into, I can't even believe I'm saying this, an MVP candidate, just the way he's playing. So I got to throw it out there and give it to Tua.
All right, halftime.
I had to agree with Jeff because that was my guy. I was going to say Tua. But I can see how everybody was saying Jefferson with the catch he made and friggin'. But I got Tua. Tua is just, he's been playing phenomenal. And then, like Jeff said, everybody had him already thrown in the garbage, and he's playing phenomenal football right now. And he missed a couple of games. He missed 3 games, right?
Yep.
And he's still leading in quarterback rating. He's still leading number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And underrated guy I got to throw out there. I'm not even trying to be a homer. How about Saquon Barkley? Over 150 yards rushing. Everybody's stacking the box against him, 8-9 in the box, and he's still going out there and putting up 150 plus yards on the ground, a touchdown. Saquon Barkley is back. Like, there's no question about it. Saquon Barkley actually should even be involved in the MVP conversation with what he's done with that Giants team. He's literally been the engine on that offense. Jones has played well, but Saquon Barkley has been absolutely unbelievable. And, yeah, I saw that Blue City about Ian Rappaport breaking the news that Odell Beckham Jr. is planning on visiting the Giants and the Cowboys after Thanksgiving. So the OBJ watch is hot and heavy. So just be on the lookout for that.
All right. And loser of the week, it can be a coach or a fan base. For me, it's Jonathan Gannon. I just got to go out there. That run defense was so bad. We could not make a tackle. You know what? Screw it. It's the whole defense and Jonathan Gannon. I'm just going to throw all of them there. That was unacceptable. The past 2 weeks, man, that was terrible. But, hey, we got 2 great defensive line. Well, not great now, but in the prime, they can help. So I like it. Mac?
Loser of the week. Let's see. Who was the loser? Let me think. Because there's so many of them. We can keep piling on the Raiders every week, but, we just know they're just straight up losers. So there's no point keep talking about them.
Right.
Let's see. I'd say the Dallas Cowboys in general, as a team, as a unit, to go up to the Green Bay in a big game, a team that you're definitely been at your better than at least this season for sure, and to drop the ball when against the Green Bay, like you said, when how important that game was for them, considering everything that's on the line with NFC East being a far better division than anybody expected. The Eagles, the Giants, right there, all in the mix. Cowboys still in the mix, obviously, but that was just the kind of game you couldn't afford to lose. And it's pretty. I just had to say the Cowboys' entire team as a whole just weren't ready for that football game. I think they actually looked past the Green Bay Packers and they paid for it.
Mm-hmm. AK?
Man, I was just looking through here.
Oh wow, Derek Carr. They're showing Derek Carr's press conference now.
Man, I'm sorry, man. You guys took two of the ones I would have went with first, so I'm just going to keep piling on the Raiders. Because
AK, what were we thinking, bro?
That's the next best thing. I know, man. I feel so bad for SC experience. My boy Eric. I feel so bad for Van City, Raiderette, all those great people that are fans of that franchise. Because holy shit, they suck. Josh McDaniels, man, just terrible. He's got to be my loser, and he's going to keep being my loser until he wins a damn game. Dude, you cannot be in the NFL for as long as you've been in here and lose games, and then the Indianapolis Colts hire no one to turn around and lose to that no one. Like, that's just unacceptable, bro. Like, I don't even see how the Raiders are not burning Vegas to the ground right now. You know, like that. You know us as Philly fans, bro. If that shit would have been us, bro. If we lose to Jeff Saturday, Jonathan Gannon is fucked. I'm telling you right now. Like, that is unacceptable, bro. No. And that's what I'm saying. No, let's move on. I'm going to get on the rant.
Hey, Nikki, what's up, man?
Yo, how you doing?
What up,
Doing
Nikki?
good, man. Doing good. So,
Yeah, I
who's
can tell you're
loser?
talking about McDaniels.
Is that your loser of the week too?
Definitely.
Right?
It's everybody's
That's my loser for the season.
Hey,
The whole
I'm on
organization
Vikings
is the
this week.
losers this year.
I don't know if Rich Bisaccia would have got the Raiders back to the playoffs, but he certainly would have done a better job than what Josh McDaniels is doing.
Bro, Nikki, they made a mistake when they decided to not bring that guy back. That team was playing for Bisaccia, and they decided to let him go for friggin' Josh McDaniels.
Right.
Look what happened. My God.
Yeah. Halftime. Who's your loser of the week? Is it the Raiders too?
And yes, it's the Raiders. I mean, freaking Josh McDaniels has to be fired. He needs to be go. I mean, yeah, I get it. You're not going to fire him. But even the quarterback's crying. Literally in tears crying that this team sucks. You went and got a great wide receiver, pay him $30 million, and you're getting nothing. You went and did all this stuff for the Raiders, and I feel like AK said he feels bad for the Raiders fans because you built this team that should have went into the playoffs, and everybody said they're going to be in the playoffs, and what a big goose egg that they threw up. It's like crazy how bad they've been playing.
Bro, and thank God, I just got to say this. Do y'all know how close we were to having that stupid shithead as our head coach last year?
Yeah.
Thank God, Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman did not have their heads up their assholes and saw through the bullshit and went with.
He could have been our head coach,
oh
too.
my God, bro.
You could have been anyone's head
Understand
coach.
how fucked we could be right now? We could be in the Raiders position. Thank you, Howie. Thank you, Jeff, for not making that mistake.
That's the crazy thing. Imagine if that would have happened to us.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
Dude, I would be
that's
ripping
why I
that
was
dude
saying.
to know tomorrow.
Josh McDaniels better be waking up every fucking morning thanking God he did not come to Philly. Because if he pulled that shit here, bro, oh, damn. If he would have
Same thing if he came to New York, too.
That's what I'm saying. If he would have pulled that shit in Philly or New York, oh, shit. Fire would have been brought.
Fan bases would let him know. Make sure he never forgot.
The Raider fan base, they're not even ripping him too much. I'm like, dude,
They're a lot nicer than us.
I know. I'm like, you're not even ripping them. You're kind of being too nice.
The Raiders.
I feel bad for Derek Carr. Derek Carr actually even hasn't been that bad. Carr actually hasn't been that bad this year, and the rest of the team sucks.
Yo, and what is it? The manager dude, the one with the bowl cut, fucking the dude. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Mark Davis, the owner.
He just needs to go.
He's not his father. Let's just say that.
That is true.
He's not Al, because Al Davis would not be putting up with that. But my loser of the week, I'm going in a different direction than all y'all. I'm going with Josh Allen.
I went different.
What about Josh Allen? Mr. Turnover all of a sudden. The dude keeps throwing picks. Dude keeps fumbling the football every second. He's the one that threw that key turnover in the last possession against the Vikings. He also turned the football over right by his own end zone that all they had to do, which is get out of the end zone. They would have won that game, and he fumbled it. Josh Allen has got to stop turning the freaking football over because he's the biggest reason why that Buffalo Bills team has lost back-to-back games because Josh Allen is channeling his inner Brett Favre in terms of turning the football over every damn second. So, Josh Allen, you got to play better football, bro. And maybe, just maybe, Maybe he's missing good old Shea Tierney and Brian Daves over there that are in New York. Because those guys wouldn't have allowed him to turn the football over as much as he is right now. But Josh Allen has got to play better football. He's turning it over way too much in the past couple of weeks.
Hey, at least he's man enough to admit he's playing like shit.
Yeah, I'm glad he said that too. Accountability for that.
I love that. He's like, it's kind of hard when the QB's playing like shit.
So, really quick, I just want to say happy birthday to our fellow Hardcore Sports member, Hype Fan Eagle. It's his birthday today, so happy birthday to our guy, man.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Hype fan.
Hype fan.
Happy birthday.
All
Thank
right.
you, Earl.
Ain't getting no singing here.
Yeah. So, Jeff, I'm going to start with you on this one. Who's going to have a better game, CeeDee Lamb or Justin Jefferson?
Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson. I want to find a cornerback that's going to be able to shut him down, and it's not going to be Trayvon Diggs and Anthony Brown.
We had a corner that shut him down.
You guys did a good job against him, so I will say that. But it's not going to be Trayvon Diggs, and it's not going to be Anthony Brown.
We got you, dog.
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson going to have a game against those two guys. I'm
He
not
does
saying
have,
CeeDee Lamb.
He does have a turf toe.
Oh, that's really slowing him down.
I know.
I see. He's going to be fine, and I think CeeDee Lamb is going to have a nice game too. But Justin Jefferson is the best wide receiver in football right now, and he's not being stopped by Trayvon Diggs. It's Jefferson.
Anyone else going with Jefferson? Everyone going with Jefferson? Or does
Yeah,
everyone
pretty
go with
much.
CeeDee Lamb?
He's just better. Point blank and period. Just better.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for Kirk Cousins to come.
That dude is a man. Justin Jefferson's a man.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson is amazing, dude. In all honesty, the Justin Jefferson's the only reason that we're even talking highly on Kirk Cousins.
Right.
Let's be honest. I'm waiting for Kirk to fumble. Like it's coming.
It's coming. It's coming.
And I don't
yeah.
know when it's gonna happen, but eventually Kurt's gonna pull his old Kurt shit.
Oh yeah,
So props to him though.
I got a
it's
question.
inevitable.
Who would you rather take out of that wide receiver duo that came out of LSU a couple of years ago? Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase? It's pretty damn hard. It's like a
Jamar
toss-up
Chase.
for me.
Chase, he's younger.
Barely. Like maybe
What?
about a year of that.
Wait, what?
I took
Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. The two wide receivers that came out of LSU.
I'm gonna
Back-to-back
take
years.
Justin Jefferson because Jefferson has proven to be staying healthy so far.
Yeah,
Chase,
but
I thought
if you
he
wanna
was
go for the
ass.
Chiefs-
Yeah.
If you want to
Wasn't
go
he
for the
ass,
Chiefs,
AK?
who?
Justin Jefferson, he's ass. You know, one of your guys said that.
Who?
Who
Who
said?
said he was ass?
500.
Philly 500 said.
Philly
it.
500
Justin
said he was
Jefferson
ass.
is ass.
I didn't even know that.
He
I
was
don't
Yeah.
remember
Dude,
that.
He said that. Go
Oh,
watch his video on his draft day. He's like,
He was
I want
mad.
Justin Jefferson. He's ass.
No,
mad. He was mad. Everybody take this out of proportion. He was mad because we didn't get.
I know. It's just fun.
Man.
It's just
Yeah,
funny.
but
I know.
Jeff, look what Almighty said.
Stop it. Stop it. You would not take Kirk Cousins over Daniel
No.
Jones. Put that nonsense away, bro. Daniel Jones is twice the quarterback that Kirk Cousins is.
Whoa.
3 times, 4 times, 5 times.
Oh wow!
7 times, 8 times.
I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of.
I
but
got
at,
you.
At the same time,
I got you, man. I got you.
there's no point in getting Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I got you. So,
Dude, if
hold
you
on
get
one-
hurt, you'll never
What
get.
up, Backyard Birds?
What up? I'll send you the link in 1 second. So, how many rushing yards will Jonathan Taylor get on this Eagles defense? AK, I'll start with you.
Halftime's not so confident.
No, I'm not.
86.
Okay. All right.
You asked 86. Listen. I think.
I thought you
Good
were
round.
going to like a
I
range
think
between,
Sue-
like 80
listen,
and
I think-
100.
I think Sue, and I think LJ will prove to be what we need in the middle to help
Isn't
us.
Sue inactive? I heard Sue is not playing this
Is
game.
he? Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
But even still, if LJ is playing or when they play, no matter what, it's going to be what we need. But listen, this team, they're not going to let the same shit happen again. They can't. They can't afford it. They've got that loss out of the way. They're good now. We'll be fine, man. I'm not worried about it.
All right. Mac.
Well, I agree with AK a little bit here because the Eagles are going to be way better prepared this week. They're going to be ready for Jonathan Taylor. You know what I mean? So they're going to be ready to do what they got to do to slow Jonathan Taylor down. So I think Taylor probably only actually gets say about a good 70, 74, 70,
I was thinking the
74
same
yards. How about
thing.
that? And I think because Washington caught y'all off guard, caught the Eagles off guard. Washington had not shown the ability to run the football all season. They have not looked like a running football team all season. And they come out there on Monday night against y'all and run the ball 49 times. No way you Eagles were prepared for that. So it caught y'all off guard. You never really adjusted, and they ended up getting the W. But they're going to be ready for Jonathan Taylor and the Indianapolis Colts at least attempt to run the football this week, and they'll be more ready for that to happen, and they'll be ready to stop it.
Yo, what's up, Batman?
What up? How's everybody?
What's good?
It's good, bro.
Man, I'm ready for this football today.
9-1, let's go.
Yep.
Alrighty, so
Another one.
Whoop, whoop.
So Jerry, how many rushing yards would Taylor get on our defense?
Under 100.
All right, there we go. I'm gonna.
Yeah, Tom's just shaking his head right now.
Halftime. You gotta believe, homie. Don't bring that negative bullshit here.
All right, halftime. I'm gonna go with you now.
Keep it in the back of your mind.
99.
99.5.
99. I can do 99. We're good.
99.9.
Johnny Gannon, he's
All
a
right. Jeff,
Johnny
how about
Gannon's
you?
a problem.
Oh man,
He's
you know what?
killing
Because
me.
I like bucking the trend. He's getting over 100, and he's gonna get 2 tutties. He's gonna get 2 tutties.
Fuck out of
It's
here.
Jonathan freaking Taylor we're talking about here. Let's just be real. It's Jonathan freaking Taylor. He's gonna get over 100. He's gonna get his.
I mean,
He's
I'm
gonna
hope
stop
he
the rest of
does.
I
the
just think
guys.
the Colts are going to sit there and go, "Hey, look, that's what Washington did. This is what we're going to do. We're just going to run the ball. They ran the ball 50 times. We're going to run the ball 50 times." And
I just don't see it happening, man. We got Sue and we got that other dude.
he was not playing.
Are you sure about that? Because they were saying he might play.
Limbo's gonna play.
I'm pretty sure he's not. I thought he had an
Limbo's
ankle
playing.
injury, right?
Limbo's
No.
playing.
You guys need that big guy, number 90, back in the
I don't think
lineup.
Sue has an ankle injury, bro. I just watched his interview last night that he had 2 days ago, and he said he's fine. So
Oh, okay.
I don't think they would have signed him if he was injured. I don't
yeah,
think they would've
I'm
signed him.
pretty
That's
sure
true.
Sue's
I
fine.
agree with that.
I don't see them being able to run up the middle, dude. When you got 2 big mammoths like that sitting in dead center,
Oh
like
wait, Nick Sirianni's on TV.
I'm sorry, man. I understand they're older, but dude, they still got a lot left. You know, LJ didn't come out of not playing for no reason. Even he said it. He's like, dude, I made sure to choose wisely. You know what fit me and where I was needed. You know, same with Sue. Like it kind of reminds me of the Waddle situation the Rams did last year. You know, they brought him back. Yeah, he was retired. These 2 weren't, but they weren't playing either. You know, they were just sitting at home. They didn't have to take our offer, but they did because they
Jonathan Gannon got to put him in the right position.
Actually, hold on. Actually, Sue was talking today, and he was saying that he picked the Eagles. Like,
yeah.
even the radio guys were saying that they had been in talks for over like 4 weeks, and Sue's been trying to get on this team.
Yeah,
So-
and that's what I'm saying. Like these guys are choosing to come here because they see the potential. They know.
And he had other offers. He had other offers, but he was like, "No, I'm trying to get on the right team."
bandwagon.
He's going after the week. He's going after the ring, brother.
That's true.
I did hear Sue say he turned. They said Sue turned down more money.
Yeah,
He did.
Like
it was probably
you know, like
Buffalo.
5
or
or 6
something.
million just to get play for the Eagles.
Yeah, no, it was probably Buffalo. I wouldn't be surprised, dude.
How's your guys outside linebackers when it comes to stopping the run? Like, are they very bad in run defense? And do you have to usually bring a linebacker from the middle to like help out?
No, White's good, man.
No,
White's a pretty
good.
solid linebacker, sideline to sideline. He's got good speed. He can tackle. TJ's really good in the run game as well.
It's really just this
I want to
scheme.
see more N'Kobe Dean. Honestly, I want to see.
Yeah, I want
Yeah, what
N'Kobe
happened
Dean.
to that guy? Where
They
is he?
just haven't been playing him, dude. They just
Yeah.
haven't been
Yeah,
playing.
they
He's
got to
healthy.
play at 43. They got to play at 43 to get another linebacker in.
Yeah, like stack the box. Our corners can handle it. You guys know.
I
Brad.
mean, like your
Yeah.
defensive ends, like Brandon Graham, Josh Sweat, Hassan Reddick, Robert Quinn. Those guys, are they good against the run, or do they, they struggle against the run when it comes to that? So it depends on where you guys bring them in. Like we have our struggles with some of our guys on the outside when it comes to
Depends
stuff.
on
no,
Johnny
no,
Gannon
no, I-
and his calling. Sometimes they'll tell Fletcher Cox to go cover a running back, and that don't work out.
In all honesty, man, the worry for a run game has never been on the outside. Like BG's always been a solid run stopper on the outside. So is Sweat. Our issue with running has always been up the middle. Like we just can't get that stop up the middle, and that's what Sue and LJ were brought to do, is put them two big bodies there that can't be moved. That way they can't run up the middle anymore. So I'm hoping that's what happens.
All right. So for me, I'm going between 85 to 95. I'm going around that range. So, Jeff, you and I were talking about this before. Will all the teams in AFC East and NFC East make the playoffs? You and I were talking about this today.
NFC, I think it's more likely because I do think another team in the AFC West will make it. I don't know about. I could actually see two teams from the AFC North and two teams from the AFC West making it. So I think that maybe the tops, you might get one or two from the East. I just think those teams are going to beat each other up the whole time. And I don't know about the Patriots yet. I mean, Belichick is just doing yeoman's work with that team over there. What's going on, Eric? We were just talking about your horrendous team earlier.
His ears were ringing.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric, if you want to pop in, the link's in the group chat. I'll just
But-
DM it to you.
If you look at the NFC playoffs right now, the Eagles, Giants, and Cowboys would obviously be in. And right now, the Commanders are only a half a game out behind the 49ers from that last spot. So the North and the South in the NFC are awful. I mean, nobody else besides the divisional leaders are above 500. And in the West, you only really have San Francisco and you have Seattle. And then every single team in the NFC East, has something to play for. So honestly, if I had to pick, I think that the NFC East has probably the better chance to have every single team make the playoffs than the AFC East. So college football treating me right. That's right, Eric. God, I feel so bad for you, bro. I feel so bad for your team. I really do.
Eric, in
Nobody
all
dodged that
honesty,
bullet.
I pray for you every night, homie.
Yeah.
Like I really do, and I wish you all the best. But how the hell have y'all not fired Josh McDaniels yet, bro? Like, get it done.
Where's Mark Davis? Is he on vacation or something? You got the memo about this dude? I mean, why is McDaniel still the head coach? I don't get it.
For sure, the players are definitely not playing for that dude.
No, absolutely not.
Jerry, will all teams in AFC East and the NFC East make playoffs?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
Okay. All right, Nikki.
Oh, I mean, I think the NFC East is more likely, but the Commanders are the one team I'm not sure. I kind of think the 49ers might have a shot at beating them out. AFC East, I don't see it.
All right. Halftime.
What was your question?
Will all the teams in AFC East and NFC East make the playoffs?
No, I don't see that one happening.
All
But-
right. Good.
There's still a lot of football left, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
there's
freaking awesome if it
I
happened.
talked about this the other day with Jeff, so I thought
Yeah.
it was
I think it'd be friggin' awesome if it did.
It'd be interesting.
Like in 7 more weeks, maybe 6 more games, you can find
yeah,
out
I'm going to bring
where
this
they're
up
at.
again later on.
Mm.
What up, Eric?
Yo.
Speaking of Raiders,
Eric.
Payne right over here. We got
What's good?
Eric.
What's good? What's good? Thank you for
going
praying
on?
for me. I appreciate that. AK,
No problem,
shout out
brother.
to
No
everybody.
problem.
Hopefully,
You're welcome.
hopefully, I know everybody
bad
on this
for you.
panel. I know everybody except for me on this panel has a winning team, so that's good. Congratulations.
That's gonna
we're
suck.
probably the
dude.
most
Listen, all we
disappointing
want you
team
to
this
do is
season.
fire your head coach.
Eric,
know, right?
Eric, anytime you're feeling depressed, my guy, give me a
Yes.
call. I'm here for you.
Hey, USC is saving me. USC is saving me. USC is saving me. But I'm gonna keep it a, stack quickly. Just wanted to pop in and show my support. But the Raiders are most likely to move on from players than they are from their coach. The reason being is Mark Davis really wants this to work, so he's gonna force McDaniels to try to, play the long game, 2 to 3 years. That's where we're at right
I am
Oh,
so sorry.
that's bad news.
I am
The
so
only way he'll be on the hot seat is if we lose the next 5 games. It's already came out and reported.
Eric,
yeah. Well,
they're
then you
gonna
guys should
keep it.
lose the next 5 games on purpose.
Tank.
Just Mike.
Tank.
Wow,
It's that bad,
Seriously,
man.
bro.
It's that bad.
that's bad.
What do
Yeah,
you got to
but-
lose, man? You'll have a good draft pick out of it, and you'll still have Adams, and a new head coach.
Maybe.
Is Derek Carr done over there in Las Vegas? Is he most likely going to be gone?
He'll be the one to most likely leave than McDaniels is, and that would mean Adams will be back on the market.
Yep.
You think?
Yeah.
I actually agree with him. Adams went there specifically to Las Vegas to play, be partnered up with Derek Carr. If Derek Carr's not there, I don't think Adams is going to be there. either.
He
It's
goes
so
to man
bad
to trade.
it's so bad that people in the locker room are fighting, like legit fighting, like
They
fighting.
should be. They literally should be. They spent so much money on that team,
Yeah.
and they can't get a win.
You guys got a really good team. It's a shame, man. I actually thought you guys would be in the Super Bowl this year.
That's
Y'all-
what
I
I'm
had them in the
saying.
playoffs.
Y'all can thank Josh McDaniels for that shit,
I know, right?
dude.
You know how. Yeah, go ahead,
How many months have I been riding with you, bro?
bro. The whole off season, bro.
This man has made me look like I don't know an ounce.
AK and I were the two people that said that this team is going to win this. Is going to be the winner of that division. We
Bro,
look like
you
freaking idiots.
I said it too.
He has made
It
me
made me
look
look like
like
a goddamn idiot.
yeah. He has
Yeah.
made me look like I don't know anything about football. Like,
You know how it gets when it's losing. When your team loses a lot, your fan base goes crazy. So our fan base right now is split in half. And whose fault is it truly? One half blames it only on Carr. The other half blames it on the coaching staff and the organization.
Yeah.
though, bro, y'all should be blaming you.
The hell's that noise?
Anyone hear that?
That's
Are you
Nick.
okay, Nick? Nikki, are you okay, Nikki?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. No, dude, you should be blaming your fucking owner because we were just having this
Oh
conversation.
my
That's
god.
what I said, bro. That's what I said.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
because we were having this conversation right before you even showed up in the chat. Thank God my fucking owner and GM saw right through his bullshit. Dude, do you know how close me and the Eagles were and even the Giants were of hiring this motherfucker?
Mm.
We could be in your situation, and I'm not saying that to be rude. I'm just saying, like, thank God we didn't do it.
Didn't
Yeah,
the
we
Eagles
suck.
interview
Yeah, they try to take that Belichick way to another team, and it just doesn't work, man.
No.
No, you're absolutely right. It doesn't. Every organization that comes, every coach that comes from that Belichick tree, they always try to implement everything that Belichick did in New England, and they don't realize it doesn't work. Everybody that came from that tree has failed. The only guy that has succeeded is Bill Belichick. You gotta try to have your own identity and stop trying to do what Belichick did in New England.
They're not crusty enough, dude. They're not crusty enough.
Well, and not just that, but everybody knows what Bill Belichick is about, and everybody knows that he coaches New England. The people who go to New England go there because they want to be coached that way, and they know that that is where you go to get better and to thrive. People who don't go to New England don't go there because they don't want to be coached that way. So when you take a coach from Bill Belichick and you try to throw it in Detroit, dude, Detroit players don't want to be played that way, or they would go to New England as a free agent. You know what I mean? Like, there's only certain players in the NFL who can be coached the way Bill Belichick coaches.
And some of these guys like take it way over the top. Like Bill O'Brien's, there's like one soundbite of him cursing out a fan who heckled him. Like, I ain't never seen Belichick do that. And then the story with Darius Slay, Matt Patricia. I never heard Belichick take it that far with a player.
Yeah.
Yeah. The stuff coming out of the Raider Nation right now and the organization itself and inside the locker room is crazy. But sorry to take it to the Raiders route. I know.
We've been on it the whole entire time.
You know
We've been
what?
on.
Eric, you know what? Mac and I know the pain because we've had to go through this as Giants fans for like 10 years before this. This is the first time we're finally tasting success after we had 10 years of garbage. Last year, we were you guys. So just remember that. Last year, the Giants were the ass of all jokes. So at least, you know, we understand the pain that you're going through right now because we just dealt with it a year ago.
Yeah, they weren't the Giants. They were the Smurfs.
Right? So
We'll see what happens, though. It's going to be good content, though. For us.
Oh, yeah.
You all need to start trashing your coaches more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Eric, how are the Lakers doing, by the way?
Oh, they suck.
Oh, you know what? We're on a winning streak. We're on a winning streak without LeBron. We're on a winning streak without LeBron. It's good.
Of course.
They
You
beat
know
us.
what's funny, Eric? You know what's funny? The more times you lose, the better odds that the Pelicans get Victor Wembanyama.
Jesus
You know, this is why you don't let the players run the show. This is why you shouldn't. Because obviously LeBron's really the one calling the shots with the roster, and you see the results that have come out of it.
Yeah.
We're gonna send Eric into sports rehab if we keep this up.
Yeah.
How can you even sit there and call the shots and build a team when you can't even stay healthy enough to be a part of the team?
I know, right?
Same with Kawhi Leonard. You can say that.
Like
with
I said,
Kawhi
brother,
Leonard.
USC is carrying me right now, brother.
My boy gonna need a sports shrink.
Hey, man, whenever you're ready, I'll send you an application for Philly.
Oh, hell no. Never. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that
Never.
comes
That's
with a
never gonna
jersey
happen.
too.
Yeah.
That comes with the
It's a
Smitty
rigid
jersey.
application.
You get a lot of benefits over here, homie.
Right?
Hey,
We're
I'll
a big
pass.
market.
I'll pass.
It
It's
comes
a
with
rigid
a
application.
It comes with a 401k package and all that shit, bro.
Well, Eric, if you want to stay on and do the pick'ems with us, you could talk about your Raiders for a little bit.
I got you. I got you.
All right. Eric, we're going to start with you then. The Bears or the Falcons?
Damn.
Are
I
you
really
gonna
like
go
what.
with Drew or
Actually,
no?
you know, believe it or not, even though they're 3-7, Justin Fields is actually playing better, which is surprising after he lost a lot of people. But you know, Matt Nagy was a major part of why they weren't that good. But at the end of the day, I think the Falcons have something that they're building as far as the young core goes. I think Marcus Mariota is just a bridge quarterback just to go on to the Falcons eventually getting their quarterback for the future. You know how I feel about Drake London. And Kyle Pitts is good. Brian Edwards, you know, ex-Raider. They're all 50-50 ball getters, and I could see why they got him because Marcus Mariota likes to throw a lot of 50-50 balls. And I think the Falcons just overall has better talent than the Bears, but the Bears have been playing pretty competitive, believe it or not. So I think I'm going to go with the Falcons on this one. I'm going to go against the 64%, and I think the Falcons will win by one possession in this game.
Oh, almighty. Kyle Pitts is trash, in my opinion. Oh, my God. All right, Jerry.
Yeah, I'm going with the Atlanta Falcons, man. I think they're running Fields way too much. I think he's gonna get injured and probably be carted off the field this game.
Damn.
Wait, I gotta laugh a little bit because you see Almighty's comment that he made at 11 a.m. I can't take you seriously anymore when you say you take Mike McCarthy over Bill Belichick. You're done. You're done. Your comments are over for the rest
You're
of the
a
day.
troll.
Wow.
You can't say that with a serious face.
Jerry, I believe that is the darkest shit I've ever heard you say.
It's the truth, though. I mean, I have no like desire for him to get injured or nothing, but just the way that they've been running him.
No,
Not
I get what you mean. It's only a matter of time. Like,
yeah.
They are running.
I mean,
way too much.
the last time he took an interview, he was saying he hurt all over. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Well, not just that, but he is a skinny dude.
Yeah, he's not a big guy.
He's not big.
He really is. Nikki, who you got?
Nikki.
I got the Bears in this one.
Halftime.
I got the Falcons. I kind of agree with Jerry. I think, Justin Fields is going to get hurt, and because how much they run him.
What is up with y'all?
I know, right?
They run him way too much. You got to be
clipped. The hell?
They just run him way too much. I think they burned him out.
Yo, if he gets injured today, it's on y'all.
It really is.
If he gets injured today, then you can blame it on me.
I will.
Put money on it. Put money on it.
Hell no, I'm not putting money on it.
Hey, I'm here so I won't get fined. I'll stay out of that.
Jeff, add some positive to this fucking conversation, please.
I'm going to add a little bit of positive because I'm taking the Bears, and I'm taking the Bears because of the fact that Justin Fields, he's getting hit because his offensive line is trash, but the dude has been so elusive, nobody's been able to catch him. 147 yards rushing on the ground, and I guarantee Claypool and Mooney are going to start getting used more in the passing game. Herbert and Montgomery, just give the ball to those two guys. And the Falcons, this team is so damn erratic.
Montgomery's injured.
Is he playing in this game?
No.
No, I still trust Khalil Herbert either way. I think Khalil Herbert's going to get the ball too. And I think Komet's coming into his own. I just like this Bears team. I think the Bears are a lot better than people thought. And I think when this team eventually starts getting some more talent on the offense and replenishes that defense, the Bears are going to be a team that people are going to not want to play in the future. So I'm going with the Bears in this one. I just don't trust the Falcons.
I think it's Montgomery that got it. One of them got injured. What the better of the two got injured. That's what I heard.
It's not Montgomery. Montgomery's playing.
Yeah, I think it's Herbert then.
It's Herbert. Yeah.
AK, you're going with the Bears?
Yeah, man. Listen, Justin Fields is just doing a phenomenal job lately. I told you, if any quarterback from Ohio State can break the mold of not being successful in the NFL, it's him. And until you stop him, I'm going to roll with him. I think Claypool will be a very good piece to this offense. It gives him a 50-50 ball catcher, someone with speed. And Claypool, he wasn't being utilized all the time. He will be in this one, which means he'll have a bigger impact. And yeah, I think they're doing the right things. I'm going with the Bears on this.
All right. Mac.
I'm going with the Bears, and it is absolutely because of Justin Fields as well. He's had coming off of 2 phenomenal games. Team came up a little bit short. I think the numbers might not be quite as gaudy this week, but at the same time, I think they're going to still be really, really good. And another thing, just to counter y'all point about him getting hurt, running too much, he's what I call a safe runner. He knows how to run and protect himself while running the football. He's not getting blown up, taking big, crazy hits when he's running the football. He knows when to get down when he needs to. And he's like I said, he's phenomenal outside that pocket when he gets outside that pocket. Very elusive, makes moves, and he is not a small guy, guys, by the way. He is no small. Justin Fields is 6'3", 228 pounds, so he's not a small guy. He can definitely carry the load and do what he has to do to try to get his team over the hump, and I think they will against the Atlanta Falcons.
All right. Well, he might not be small, but he looks smaller than normal.
All right. I got the Bears. Justin Fields on another level right now. Bills or the Browns in Detroit? I'm going with the Bills still. Mac?
Absolutely. You have to ask me that. The Bills. And I don't even have to tell a reason why.
Are we all going with the Bills?
Yeah.
No, I mean, how could we not pick the Browns? Are you crazy? Come on, Jacoby Brissett. Let's just be real about this. No, of course we're picking the Browns. The Browns got no shot. The Bills are going to – I think the Bills are pissed.
This is the last week as Brissett is their quarterback.
Oh, so Watson is definitely back in Week 12?
Is that the week?
That's
I
what
thought it was
it's
this
It might
week.
have been 11 games because I think week 13's the Texans game. That's when I heard he's supposed to return.
Makes sense.
Oh,
Playing
well,
against his former team.
coincidence that fucking is, huh?
Right? There's no way that the NFL didn't set that up on purpose. There's no
Oh,
way.
they set that shit up.
Oh yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
I'm being sarcastic. Jesus.
And they'll probably still lose.
All right.
Same good as.
Huh. Are we all going with the Eagles here?
Yes. You guys
Yeah.
let me.
Yeah, I got the Eagles.
I'm going with the Eagles.
All right, Jeff.
No,
Why?
I'm going with the Eagles. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
This is going to be a get back game. We're going to crush the Colts.
I don't know about
Better.
crushing, but
Philly halftime. You still think that Taylor's going over 100?
yeah. It's because of Jonathan Gannon, and you don't put his guys in the right position.
Yep, I can agree to that.
You
Eric,
just don't. I mean, you just don't. The corners play 15 yards off. I mean, he just don't. He don't put his guys in the right position.
Somebody woke up and said, "I'm gonna be Mr. Negativity today."
That's usually me. That's usually me.
You're right about the
get
Sixers,
mad and not-
though.
Hey,
I get mad when they I got a problem when you don't tackle right. I do that. I know I got a problem.
I get
You
it.
don't have
Listen, in all honesty, though, man, it's like it's one game, homie.
I
Like-
know. I didn't have a problem with losing the game.
Okay.
I just have a problem with Jonathan Gannon. I just
All right.
don't like his play calling.
Right.
I don't either.
Yeah, yeah. No, we'll just.
I mean,
He's
if
so
you,
great
if
as
you
play
ran
caller.
some stunts and hid coverage and, run some, freaking blitzes, like some running blitzes. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
Like I told, I think I told Mitch, it's also not Jonathan Gannon's fault that Quez Watkins decided to fumble a ball right in the middle of the field and give the ball to the other team, and Brandon Graham decided to commit a 15-yard penalty on a quarterback giving himself up. Whether you
That
think
was
it's
a
a BS
fluke.
call
That
or
was a
not.
fluke.
Yeah,
That was
I'm
definitely a
saying,
fluke.
though, it's not
We're not
Jonathan Gannon's
saying
fault
that.
those two plays happened. So
Yeah,
Gannon
we're
has
not
not been
saying that.
good.
We're saying about when the corners are playing 15 yards away from the wide receivers, and they only need 3 yards.
Oh, I know a lot about
I
that.
got something to say about that. As a matter of fact, Ike Reese was saying that it's not Gannon that's putting them off the ball like that. That's their own choice of doing that because they're trying to dump routes. Now, if they played man, it'd be different. That's their own choice of doing that because they're trying
Need to
dump
start
routes.
playing man then.
Now, if they
All right, Eric, you're going with the Eagles too?
Yeah, there's no way y'all lose this, bro. After the moves I seen you guys made this week, bro, it kind of, yeah. I don't even got to comment on that, man. I wish this was my team. What the?
Hey, you
We'll
can,
get you guys.
listen, if you want to adopt
Cowboys
us,
are taking them too.
if you want
I
to
ain't
adopt
adopting. I
us
ain't adopting.
for the rest of the season until the off season, you may do that, homie.
I'll pick y'all as favorites. in the end.
All right. So
This
Eric,
game is interesting. This
Eric,
game is damn
Oh
interesting.
my
Interesting.
God, it's 50-50.
I don't even understand how.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God, I don't even know.
How? No, it's the Jets. All
The
day.
Jets are winning this one for
All
sure.
day, every day.
You know what?
I
I'll
don't
go with the
know.
Patriots. I think that defense, man. That defense. I mean, Bill Belichick just works wonders with whatever talent, bro. It's crazy, and he doesn't get that much credit over there in New England. But their offense is like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go with the Patriots. New England wins and beats the Jets.
The Krusty Krabs.
Hey!
Just end the season, even though they're 6-3 and they're doing better than us. But still,
You Krusty Krab pizza is pizza.
I'm so torn on this football game because the Jets just have some type of power locks when they play against the Patriots. I don't know what
they
it is,
do.
but the Jets can't beat the Patriots. As good as they looked against the Bills, this Jets team, for some reason, they just don't play well when they see Bill Belichick and it's going to be rowdy over there in New England. I think this is the Jets' biggest game of the year because they win this game, they're in first place. We got to remember that. The Jets win. I can't believe we're saying that the Jets are a first place team. So I think this is the biggest game for the Jets this year, and I think they're going to do it. I think they're going to end that 13-game losing streak against the Pats, and they're going to get it done in New England. Zach Wilson's going to have himself a nice day. And I think the Jets are going to win this game by a touchdown.
The Mother Humper wins.
All right.
What do you think, Mac?
Mac, what about you?
I agree with exactly what you said. Until they can prove otherwise, man, I got to go with the Patriots here up in Foxborough. The Jets got it's like a mind block or something, like something mental in their head when they play the Patriots. They just can't get it done. They're just ineffective. So until they can prove otherwise, got to go with the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who else is going to Jets? Am I the only one?
I'm going with the Jets.
I went with the Jets too.
Oh, I didn't.
I'm going with the Patriots.
Yeah,
I
no,
went with the Jets.
it's a split panel like this split vote up here.
All right, I'll take it then.
I like the Jets defense. I really do.
I do too. I love their defense.
Oh
but
God, this game is gonna fucking suck.
I want the Rams to win, but I got the Saints winning. I want the Rams to win, but Cooper Kupp is out. I got the Saints.
Oh, this is
Is
going to
Stafford
be
playing?
Who?
Stafford?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I think he is.
Okay. I'm going with the Saints.
Bro, this game's gonna be a fucking tie.
Yeah.
Uh,
What the hell happened to the Saints?
This is the battle of shittiness. I don't know how else to say it, man. Like the Saints are just terrible. The Rams are just terrible. It's going to be a low-scoring, shitty game.
Oh, don't worry. We're getting to another shittiness later with Eric's team. I'm sorry, Eric. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, but these guys are right in line with him.
Come on, man. Come on.
I'm sorry, Eric. I apologize.
Like these guys,
That was rude.
these guys all three tag team each and every week for shitty teams. So, yeah, man.
What happened to the Saints too? I mean, we know the Rams' problems, but what the hell happened to the New Orleans?
Nobody
Saints?
wants to play for the Saints no more.
No, Jameis Winston hype went down quickly.
They're the Aints.
The
They
Saints,
are, yeah.
the
Michael
Saints are
Thomas went
marching to
out.
the tank bowl.
Michael Thomas should not say anything. The dude has played like what 3 games in 3 years.
I think
The dude should
I
say
don't think he,
nothing.
I think he's sitting out because he don't want to play for him. So he's just going to say I'm hurt.
Bro, this game is easily like 13-13. I don't know how else to say it.
I think that might be too many points.
Maybe.
Yeah, it might be 7-7
Hey, you're giving them a
Or-
lot of points.
or 3-3.
10-7.
You know what? I'm going 9-9.
I'm not even, dude. I'm not even picking a team. I can't pick one. I don't know. This is
I
this.
don't know either.
This should
I'm
be
taking the Rams.
the game.
I'm taking the Rams.
I'm going to take the
All right,
Rams.
so how many of y'all gonna pick the
I need the
Lions?
Saints to lose.
How many of you guys gonna pick the Lions?
I picked
I'm
the
picking the
Giants.
Lions.
Not
Yep,
me.
I picked the Giants.
I'm picking the Lions.
Seriously?
Yep, because of defense.
I'm picking the
Worst
Giants.
defense in the league.
The defense is horrendous.
32nd ranked defense in the league.
He's like,
I know.
I mean, if Houston's not stopping Saquon Barkley, you think Detroit's stopping Saquon Barkley? The Giants. This should be one of those days, especially with what our schedule is going to be like afterwards. We're going to be playing divisional team after divisional team. We're playing you guys in a couple of weeks.
You guys have
the
the
Giants
worst
are going to handle
schedule.
business.
Bro, this is the way I will say this.
Handle business.
It's the same way I described last week. If y'all lose this game, it's because y'all beat yourself.
Probably.
Like, that-
We haven't
that
done that
is-
yet.
Truly, how you lose this game. We shouldn't have lost to Washington. We beat ourselves, and they took
Yeah.
advantage of it. That's the only way you lose this game. Don't fuck up.
And that's the one thing we haven't done yet, AK, is we haven't really beaten ourselves. Daniel
Exactly.
Jones has done a good job taking care of the football, and we haven't really fumbled it. So,
And just
unless
because
Daniel
you said
Jones
that-
self-destructs.
No,
I'll say it. Do we have it? I don't believe in jinx. So I'm
No,
gonna put it
I-
out there, yeah.
the only reason I say that though is because this Detroit team is like herpes. It never goes away. You know, so if you miss and you mess up one time, they will always be there. You know, they're a thorn in your side. You know what I'm saying? Like they will keep the game close just to make you mess up to the point that they can capitalize. So just
That's what we do too, though. We do the same thing. We keep you guys close, and then we wait until you make a
I
mistake.
know,
and
just
that's when
don't
we
be that
capitalize.
Herpes on herpes.
My point is just don't be that team this week.
I think I honestly believe because it's
It's
Jared
like
Goff. Jared
AIDS
Goff's
on
going to do
herpes.
something to turn the football over, and I think our defensive line is going to get a bunch of pressure, even on their offensive line that's pretty solid. I do think that Thibodeau, Lawrence, and Williams will get some pressure against that Detroit Lions offensive line. And I mean, Aiden Hutchinson, you won't even hear that dude's name because Andrew Thomas will stymie him. You won't even hear Aiden Hutchinson's name the entire game because he'll be going against the best left tackle in football right now, in Andrew Thomas.
And I apologize that herpes take might have been a little deep. I apologize.
I thought it was awesome.
Okay.
Matt, do you think this is going to be close? Because I for some reason, I think this might be the week the Giants finally get it done. And I mean,
I'll be disappointed if it's close. But ultimately, the W is all that really matters. So
same thing. Yeah. Just get the W and get ready for the NFC East Gauntlet.
Hey, just because it's close doesn't mean shit, bro.
Right.
I don't know where we got to the mentality that you have to blow someone out to be good.
That's told the Giants fans that because they all want pretty points. They all want Daniel Jones to go out there and throw 400 yards, 4 touchdowns every single week. But, you know, they do just go out there and just not turn the football over, play good football, and all of a sudden he's got to look pretty doing it. I don't get – I already went and talked about this on Friday.
There has to be a new narrative. They got to spin a new narrative on the kid.
Every time.
He's playing better. We're winning football games, so now we got to find another narrative to say why he sucks and why he shouldn't be here and why he's this and that. People don't want to admit they're wrong. People don't want to admit to just saying, look, Daniel Jones isn't that bad. You know what I mean? They can't even do that. They still got to just find new narratives every week. He's not a turnover machine anymore, so now they got to find just different things. And it's just ridiculous, man.
Let's all say it together. Daniel Jones is a good quarterback.
I
don't care how.
He's a good quarterback.
If my team comes out here,
I can't say that.
17 weeks straight, 21-20. A win is a fucking win.
Thank you, AK. Thank you.
They can win by 1 point. If my team is 14-2 or 6, whatever, I don't care. I'll take the record and I'll take the wins. It doesn't matter.
Fantasy football. I'm so sick of fantasy football. Everybody's got these minds, these screwed minds because of this fantasy football stuff that you got to go out there and make it look pretty. It's all about W's and L's. That's what matters in football. You can win games 3-0 or you can win games 35-0. The only thing that matters is W's and L's.
But this narrative that you have to win by 40 points to be an awesome team is stupid as shit. That's the dumbest shit
It's so dumb.
Exactly.
All right.
Sorry.
You're right. AK, I'm glad you said it because you're absolutely 100% right. You're 1,000% right when you said that.
It had to be.
This might be wrong timing, but I hope Amon St. Brown goes off. Sorry.
Oh, go for it.
I still got the Giants though.
Okay.
All right. Next one. Are you serious?
Oh boy.
I ain't even gonna say anything.
Next.
I'm surprised the Panthers even got 2%.
Right? Ravens got this.
Yeah.
Man, it'd be funny as hell if the Panthers beat the Ravens.
I'll take the Commanders.
Yeah, Commanders.
I got Houston.
I'll take Commanders.
I'm not joking. I didn't say it. I'm dead serious. I got Houston Texans.
I got Houston too, bro. I think Pierce is going to do exactly what fucking Robinson did to us last week, bro. I think Pierce.
No, I'm not laughing because you're joking. I'm laughing because I'm going with the Texans too.
Yeah, I think the Texans sneak this out, bro.
Yes.
Houston is the most we're the most unconventional 7-2 team probably anybody's ever seen. Houston Texans are the most unconventional 1-7-1 team anybody's ever seen.
Yes.
This team plays hard as fucking shit every week.
Yeah.
They give everybody a fucking gut punch. They just keep coming up short. I think they get over the hump against Washington this week, coming off a big Monday night win. Washington had a little issue this week. Couple players drinking on the plane, disciplinary dumb shit like what always goes down in Washington. I think they have a letdown and go down to Houston and get their ass kicked. Damian Pierce is going to run fucking all through that defense, and it's going to be a long day for him. I like the Houston Texans today.
I agree with Mac. I think because of what Mac just said, the Commanders are riding high. They're gonna be like, we're the first team that beat the undefeated Eagles. We're on top of the world, etc. And then you have the incident that happened with the plane, the drinking on the plane, and now they're gonna underestimate this Texans team because they're gonna be getting ready for their own NFC East games coming up. So I think that they're gonna trip up on this one, and the Texans are gonna get them.
Yo, no lie, bro. You guys know this. I don't hide it. My brother is a Washington Commander fan. This motherfucker walked in 2 days ago into my crib, and he was holding a beat Philly terrible towel, right? It was white. It was white and maroon. All right. First off, you copied Pittsburgh. Congratulations. You're not, unique. And secondly, they only care about beating us. Now that they beat us, they'll go back to being shitty. They want to be winning. They don't give a fuck anymore. When he walked in with that terrible towel, bro, that said everything I needed to know. I was like, that's all y'all care about is beating us.
Sad.
Whatever. They're going to get beat.
And that's sad. They got a chance to make the playoffs this year, and that's their mindset. Well, okay.
They're not making it. That's going to be the one NFC team that doesn't make it.
They need a quarterback.
This is who I got.
Yeah, for Washington Command. Oh,
Oh, I got to tell you guys something. So, shout out to Rhea Robinson. He actually had the guy who made that Commander song on his channel. I was dying. Jeff, wasn't I laughing like crazy?
I don't get it. I don't get that. I'm gonna shut up. Before I say anything else.
Dumbest shit ever. I'll say it for you.
What up, Earl?
Hello, everyone.
What's up, Earl?
Earl, can you hear okay after being in Prudential Center last night?
Well, I caught a nasty cold, and I'm fighting that. But other than that, last night was a lot of fun for me. I just wanted to pop in to tell you guys that you guys have the best show on the internet, and I enjoyed the show wholeheartedly, and I wish you all my sincere best with everything, and you have my 1010% support.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
That's what's up, man.
And just one brief announcement: the Raw Watch Along returns tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
I will be on it.
Because Earl is better than you, and you know it.
See you guys.
Take it easy, Earl.
See you, Earl. Just because AK said this is the stupidest shit ever.
Those haters can't stand up. Left hand
Dumbest
shit. If the Giants ever did something like that, I would just I wouldn't even know what to say.
Oh my God. Can we skip this? Can we skip?
Can we just skip this one?
We were talking about bad games earlier. I think this one might have topped it.
Fuck my life.
Hey,
I don't know.
Boston Extra Official. I'm heading down to PA this week for
The
Thanksgiving.
battle of the
my life.
The deadest walking coaches.
Bro, in all honesty, this game could go either way. I mean, you got on one side Hackett who can't hack it, and then you got Josh McDaniels, the person who can't coach. So, I mean, they have a chance.
God
I love how each week you gotta help.
I said they have a chance. I'm not picking them.
I'm picking the Raiders.
I'm not picking them. I'm just saying.
No way.
I'm picking the Raiders.
Denver's taking this one.
I'm picking the Raiders.
Hackett doesn't have his play calling anymore.
Look,
he gave up his play calling.
Even though we've been bad, we've owned Denver the past few years. We swept them last year, and we swept them.
Don't you call them the Donkeys or something?
Yeah, they're the Donkeys, and I can't believe 66. I get it. We're going through a shithole too, but this is the battle of two coaches that most likely will get fired. Well, probably most likely Nathaniel Hackett, not Josh McDaniels, because Mark
I never
Davis
thought
doesn't
I'd
know
be
what the
going
hell he's
back
doing.
for it.
Hopefully,
I'm
you
not
guys
picking
get
this game.
Jonathan Gannon.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hell no. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not picking this game. All I know is it's gonna be another shit show.
I just want someone to take Jonathan Gannon.
That's what I've been saying.
I can't pick the. I'm sorry, Eric, but I've picked the Raiders so many times. I can't do it.
Eric,
anymore.
I'll pick the Raiders.
I'm taking the Broncos.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
no,
Let's go.
This is
Tough
one of those situations where it's like fool me.
I'm taking the Broncos. You can't convince me otherwise to pick the Raiders.
Well, dude, I've shamed on me like 6 weeks at the beginning. I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna go that way. I'm going Broncos.
You're going Broncos now. I thought you said you were going to pick the Raiders.
No, I didn't. I said they have a chance, but I'm not picking them. Don't listen.
As uncomfortable as I am picking the Broncos ever, I'm even more uncomfortable picking the Raiders anymore.
Mhm.
These guys just find new ways to lose every week. Every week they find a new way to lose.
That's it. They lost the freaking Jaguars when they're up 17-0. After that, I'm like, I'm done. I can't do it anymore.
I'll be right back after, so you guys can talk. I'll be right back.
No, Eric's. You're rolling with your team, aren't you, bro?
Yeah, Raiders.
So you're not the only one.
I thought.
We beat them the first game pretty
team.
good. We swept them last year and the year before, and I think we do it again, and we'll sweep them.
Talk about the two biggest disappointments so
Man,
far.
I
The
really-
Broncos and the Raiders.
Josh Jacobs is gonna have another game, another good.
I
game.
really want to support my guy, but as much as I love you, big
No,
dog,
it's understandable. It's understandable.
Eric, I appreciate all the work you do, and I really feel horrible for all you guys because you guys deserve better. But I tried so many times to pick that football team, and they burn me every single week. I can't do it anymore.
I just need Bill Belichick to get his son back because we don't want him.
Yeah, it's a good point. He should take his son back over there in New England.
All right.
Josh McDaniels should never touch another NFL team in his life.
Yeah, he should.
I don't think he's going to be allowed to.
Once he's done, bro,
it's
you only
over.
get offensive coordinator. That is it. That is as far as you
All right. So Ramadan Sue and Limbo Joseph, they're both playing today. So
All right.
Sue is active. I was
Told
wrong
you.
about that. Okay.
Man, y'all had me tripping. Shit.
So, Cowboys and Vikings. The Cowboys
got
have a
the
bounce back,
Vikings.
or the Vikings go 9-1.
Vikings are taking this shit to the house.
The Vikings are going to
See,
win.
I'm very torn on this, man.
I am too.
I
You can't
really
pick the
No,
Cowboys.
No, listen, homie, listen.
You're an Eagle fan.
Shut up a second. This is why I'm saying this, bro, because right now this is not about a division rivalry. This is about racing for first fucking seed.
I hear you.
Field advantage. This is not about do I like Dallas? Don't I like Dallas? I fucking hate them. All right. But right now I'm thinking of my team and my team alone. In fact, I do want Dallas to win this game because when we win, then we're the only ones 9-1 again. So therefore, that's what I want. But yet I don't want Dallas to win this fucking game. So, but yeah, I do want them to win though, because it does help us as a team. It benefits us. Yes, they go to 7-3, but we're 9-1. What the fuck do I care? You know,
I want them to win. I'm torn because I don't want them to be a pissed off football team when they're playing against us on Thanksgiving.
That's exactly why I want them to lose.
That's what I'm thinking. But at the same time, Dallas knows if they don't win this football game and they play against the Giants and they lose that football game, they might be out of it in terms of like competing for that top spot. Because the Giants they'll be 1-1 against them. They'll be at least 2 or 3 games beyond the Giants. Could be 2 or 3 games beyond the Eagles, or 3 or 4 games beyond the Eagles. So this is an important game right now for Dallas. They got to find a way to pull this one off, because if they don't, and they're going to somehow lose to the Giants too, could be all she wrote for Dallas this year in terms of going for that top spot.
I also want Dallas to lose so I can rub it in some more.
no, I get what you're saying, bro. I do. Like, I want Dallas to lose too, but I'm not going to be mad if they fucking win because it benefits our team. Like, truly, record-wise, it does.
It's not going to affect me either way.
I'd love to see him get smashed.
AK's right on that, but me personally, I just can't root on the Dallas Cowboys ever.
That's what I'm saying.
No, dude, you will never hear me cheering during this game for Dallas. But if they win, I'm just gonna be like, oh, well, okay.
Okay, that helped us, and
Yeah,
Jack, I know you're seething because you want to see these Cowboys go down again.
I
I
just
mean,
like
I do,
watching
and I think they will, because I think Minnesota's just better. I think Minnesota's offense they're just explosive. They just keep finding ways to pile the points on, and I'm not sure Dallas is going to be able to keep up, honestly, with this Minnesota. I think Justin Jefferson is. People keep saying Trayvon Diggs defends Justin Jefferson well. Well, how many times have they played each other? Seriously, it ain't been that many damn times. So, like, to really be able to form that kind of an opinion, I just think Justin Jefferson's on a whole new level right now. Like I said, if it wasn't for Tyreek Hill, he'd be by far easily the best wide receiver in the NFL this year right now. And I don't think Dallas is going to have an answer for him. I just think Minnesota's going to win this football game. Probably close, but they're going to win.
Mac, I got a question real quick. If Minnesota loses, that ties you guys for second in the NFC, right?
Well, we got to win, handle our own business too.
Well, yeah, you have to win yours. But if
Yeah.
you win and they lose, you're tied second, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
You'd be
just
tied.
wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick question. Hold on. Which catch was better, Justin Jefferson's or Odell Beckham Jr.'s? I'm just wanting to make that.
Come on, man. Odell Beckham Jr., man. That thing he was pass interfered with, and he scored a touchdown. Come on, man. People forget. He broke the internet that night. He broke the internet that night, bro.
That's how he
broke the damn internet.
I'm gonna go with Pickett. Oh wait, that wasn't even the player. If y'all remember that Steelers catch, he did it.
Pickens, yeah.
Yeah, it was nice too, but like I said,
But Odell, that one's
OBJ caught the
that one's
football
crazy.
with 3 freaking fingers when he made that catch.
all being pass interfered with.
Exactly.
Okay.
That one was
Yeah,
crazy.
and listen, I give them both their flowers here, man. But in some sort of way, though, Justin Jefferson's was impressive because, dude, he ripped that out of the defender's 2 hands.
It was very, very impressive.
Like, I mean, that.
2 LSU guys. 2 LSU guys making
And
those
bro, I'm
plays.
telling you, like any other person, that's an interception because that defender's ripping it from their hands. But for him to keep hold of that ball with 1 fucking hand while the defender had 2 on it and still rip it away, that was dirty.
I'm not taking away from how nice that catch was. It was an amazing catch. Definitely the player of the week.
Yo, what up, Purple?
But if we're comparing those 2 catches, I mean, I'm not trying to sound like a complete homer here, but OBJ was, like I said, pass interfered with, and he scored a touchdown on the play.
Purple Pocket, I'm just letting you know, I'm picking Justin Jefferson's catch over OBJ's. So there you go. That
Purple
catch was
Pocket
insane.
Podcast.
I ripped it out.
Vikings, get your job done. Get the job done today and take care of them Cowboys.
I have to
Finish
go
them
with
all.
Odell, man. That boy Odell just that catch just oh my god, I don't know. That's crazy.
You got your Eagles fans were getting electric when you brought in Joseph and Sue. If OBJ makes his way back to New York City, oof. You want to talk about re-energizing even more that Giants fan base? It's going to get lit. It's going to get lit in the tri-state area if OBJ is donning that 13 jersey in Big Blue again.
Hey, really quick, AK, Nikki, Halftime, and Jerry. Which team beat both of these guys?
The Philadelphia Eagles.
There we go.
That's right.
There you go.
That's great.
There we go. So, which one's
Who
that?
beat the Cowboys in Thanksgiving? Oh, yeah, us last year. Woohoo.
Oh, that game.
Different year.
That game was insane.
Old news.
Hey,
Hey,
it's
go back
almost
to last
Thanksgiving
season.
again, so we got to bring back memories. Let's go.
Guys, I'll be right back.
You good? I'm going Bengals.
Yeah, give me Bengals.
I think the Bengals are starting to roll now. I really believe the Bengals are starting to get it together, and I think Chase is supposed to be back next week.
I'm
So
watching
I think I've got the
ESPN right now.
Bengals.
I'm watching ESPN. They're talking about Kadarius Toney's Week 10 performance.
I don't care. Let Kadarius Toney go out there and have 200 yards receiving and let him score 50 touchdowns. I don't care. He's not a Giant anymore. These narratives that they're trying to put out there just try to tick Giants.
Hey,
That's
you would have
fine.
said this. You would have
That's
said the same
fine.
exact thing. You would have said the same exact thing if Rager scored like that. You would have.
No, I've always said that. When we traded OBJ, I'm like, when we traded Tony, I'm like, that's okay. Let him go out there and succeed. I was never against this dude going out there and succeed. He's not a giant anymore. He's not my concern. I want to see the kid have success. I do. So I mean, I'm glad he had a good game last week, and I hope he actually has good games too. But I mean, if Mac disagrees with me, he'll let us know afterwards. But I don't care. I want to see Tony have a good career, but he's not a giant anymore, so I'm not going to get stressed about it. There's reasons why he wasn't on the team.
And secondly, bro, like you go from DJ to Pat Mahomes. I expect you to have a good fucking game. It's Pat Mahomes.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dog. Like, what expectation did you have for the kid?
I'm just saying, it was just funny. Jeff, your reaction on that? Oh my god.
I know. That was just a fan of me, but like the realistic person in me, I mean, I hope the kid could succeed, but I'm not surprised. He was. If any Giants fan gets pissed about it, then you're out. You're delusional. There's no reason to think it because he did nothing with us. 2 catches, 0 yards, no touchdowns as a Giant in a year and a half. If you're really pissed off about that, I don't know what to tell you. The dude was on the sidelines more than he played. Mac, tell him.
Yeah, I can care less either. I can just so bad. He's Kadarius Toney who plays for the Kansas City Chiefs now. He's no longer a Giant. He's no longer a concern of mine. I moved on as soon as the trade was over. As soon as the trade was finalized, I moved on.
Yeah, but I'm just saying this because I know some Giants fans are out there going to be like, after Jalen Reagor will have like a 3-touchdown game or something. To go like,
Jalen Reagor
how do you guys feel now?
Jalen Reagor sucks, though.
You know I'm not wrong on that.
If he has 3 touchdowns,
No, you're right.
If Jalen Reagor has a 3-touchdown game, it's because it's a fucking fluke.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. It's like it'll be on another foot.
No, I hear you. Some fans are like that, though, Mitch. Some fans are going to get bitter because they see a player succeeding somewhere else, and, you know, they want to know where he was doing last year. So, but
Yeah, but one game is not succeeding. You have to do it on a consistent basis.
You're right. He did it last year, too. He had one game last year where he really had a huge game against Dallas. So, I see it's spurts with this kid. He's got to do it. Like,
The fact is, you had 2 Galladays and you got rid of one.
Andy Galladay is
Facts.
They're doing their picks for the Giants and Lions right now.
Kenny Galladay has got twice as many drops as he does catches. Let's just start with that. Twice as many drops as he does catches.
So, are we all going Bengals here?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I like the Bengals.
All right, are we all going Chiefs here?
Yep,
Yes.
I like the
Yes.
Chiefs.
Yeah,
No Keenan Allen, no Mike Williams.
No, Keenan Allen is
Oh
playing.
yeah, they're fucked.
Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, I think, are actually playing tonight. Both of them are
They're-
game time decisions, but it seems
they're
like
playing.
both will
They're
play.
I hope both teams tie and both teams lose, whatever the case may be. I hope they, I hope they go to overtime and still tie.
Well, if that's the case, I got to make sure I have him in fantasy.
Yeah, I'm putting my team
I have
right now.
Isaiah Pacheco, sadly, but
Okay.
got it.
Okay,
Alex
I'm
got
good.
the Chargers with an upset, and Almighty says the Steelers will beat the Bengals. Interesting.
Almighty just always goes with the other way.
I could see it. Divisional game. You never know. These divisional games, sometimes you get those upsets.
Here's the Monday Night Football game.
49ers.
San Fran, I can't trust Arizona.
Debo.
49ers.
Yep.
Even the
Debo and McCaffrey and Ayuk.
Yeah, I'm going with McCaffrey on this one.
Yeah, Niners got this shit.
I mean, they're missing Zach Ertz too.
Yeah, Ertz is out for what? He's out for the season, right?
He's out for the season, yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, I got
trust
Cardinals
the
on that one. I go lie. My bad. I forgot to say. I got upset with the Cardinals.
Oh, they're actually showing the Raiders right now on Fox. They're talking
screw
about the
Fox.
Raiders.
I'm
Sure, they're
watching
talking about the
ESPN
Raiders'
right now.
misery on Fox. I'm
watching
sorry.
ESPN right now.
Yeah.
They're talking about the dog of the week, and someone picked the Colts with the 6.5-point favorite. I'm like,
Ooh, the Raiders are 0-5 on the road this year. You guys ever won a game on the road this year yet, Eric?
On the road?
Yeah, they said they're
I mean,
0-5
hell,
on the road this year. The
They
Raiders.
only won 2 games.
Yep. Nope.
Hey,
I thought
speaking of
one of those
Lakers,
were on the were on
The-
the
the
the-
road
Lakers.
though.
No, wait, no, that's the
The
Warriors.
2 games we won was
Yeah,
in both of them were in Vegas. One of them was with the Broncos, of course, and then the other one was in the beginning as well against the Texans.
Man, Eric just sounds like a
Yo,
beaten down
anybody
man right now.
anybody know about the Las Vegas, how they do the odds and shit like that in Vegas? How the hell are the Cowboys 1.5-point favorites over the Vikings in Minnesota?
Yeah, that
I'm
makes no
curious
sense.
about that.
Hey, Vegas is weird, bro. I'll tell you this: they got one thing right. In the beginning of the season, they had the Raiders at 8.5 wins, and yeah,
Oh wow.
a lot of people chose that one. And
Hey, Eric, you remember how I told you we should put money on that?
yeah, I'm glad you didn't.
I'm glad.
Thank God.
I remember that conversation. I was there.
Holy shit! I would have been divorced.
All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get some lunch.
Oh my
All right,
God! I'm
have a
Take it
great
easy,
day.
Jerry.
Oh, man, everybody enjoy your football.
All right.
Thank you. You too,
All right,
bro.
have a good one, man.
Later, Jerry.
Have a good one.
Alexander, you need to start worrying about your own team, bro.
Oh my God! They were showing the snow in Buffalo, and they threw a dog into the snow, and you couldn't find him.
Yo,
They threw a dog into the snow. That's
dog?
fucked up.
Yeah.
What the hell? Don't do that.
What?
It's messed
I
up,
don't know.
bro.
It's ESPN for you.
They better find that
A
freaking
real
dog, and they
talking about
better,
a real dog?
Yes.
whoever that idiot is, they better get that dog, and they better bring that dog back inside and get that dog, like,
You're
so the dog
evil.
can get sick.
You're evil for laughing.
That's
Because
not
I
even
was
funny.
kind of like
watching it,
kind of
That's not even
sadistic,
funny,
bro.
bro.
Oh,
That's
look,
horrible.
That's
talking about Joseph and Sue now.
Remember, you're talking to like you've got a couple animal lovers on here. That's not even funny. That's messed
The
up.
only reason
I'd
I
even-
was
that's
laughing
crazy.
because I saw it and I was like, it can't be true. That's the only reason.
Buffalo's crazy, bro.
No, those
So-
people are nuts.
You guys have any hot takes?
Hey, Adams is out for the
Adams
Raiders.
is playing, right?
Adams is not playing.
He's not playing. He's out.
Oh,
Shit.
Eric,
That-
sorry, it's over.
Okay,
Yo.
change our pick with the Raiders.
What was this recent news? Because like hours ago they said he was gonna play. What the
It,
fuck?
it just said out.
Yo, the tank begins.
Guess who their number one receiver is now? Matt Hollins.
You know what's crazy? You know
Oh.
what's crazy? Last year we had a better record with Zay Jones being our number one. So at this point, what do we got to lose? Right?
That's a good point. That's a
What do we
great
got
point
to
there.
lose? What do we
Jamark
got-
Andrews is officially active.
All we need is Josh Jacobs for this game. That's all we need. He dropped 100.
You want a hot take?
Yeah.
Hot take. Josh Allen throws for 500 yards today. 500 yards.
Ooh.
Hot.
Ooh.
I like that one.
Who they playing again?
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Oh shit, yeah.
You think Diggs is gonna toast Denzel Ward that bad?
Yes.
Denzel Ward's not bad.
Over and
Diggs ain't
over.
either.
All right, I'll counter that, Mac. How many picks does he throw? Because he's been turning the football over a lot.
I mean, he might throw one along the way, but
All right,
I think
Almighty,
goes out and has a huge game.
Almighty, you're really trying really hard now, bro. You're really trying hard now.
I got Galladay with -5 yards.
You actually catch the football? Okay. I mean, he hasn't done it yet, so
2 catches, 1 yard.
Is it snowing out there? Looks like it's snowing over there at MetLife.
Might be a little bit of flurries. It ain't gonna be nothing crazy.
Really?
No. I hope
Means
he
it
be
might
dead
be
ass.
down our way soon.
Ugh.
My hot take.
Might be getting some of that just residual shit trickling down from Western New York. You know what I
Pierce
mean?
gets
It's
3
you're
touchdowns.
right.
Bad.
Pierce
Yeah.
gets 3 touchdowns on these Commanders today.
Ooh.
F it. Daniel Jones, 3 touchdown passes, 300 yards passing.
Hope
I
you are
can't even
correct.
do
This
a
is the
hot take.
defense. This is the defense. Daniel Jones is going to have one of those games. This is the defense. Darius Slayton is going to get close to or over 100 yards receiving.
Well, then F it. Devontae Smith, 150.
Go for
Hope
it.
that happens too.
All right,
I
hold on.
hope
We
that
get
happens
crazy
too.
now. Hold on.
Yeah, that dude is due
Just for
to
the
have a
sake of my
huge game.
fantasy team.
Devontae Smith's going to go off eventually because Goddard's not there anymore, so you know Smith's targets are going to go up.
Yep.
So that's a good
That
point,
is
AK.
true.
And who
I'll find
and
somebody
who are
else.
the Colts' CB2? Who is it? I don't even know.
Kenny Moore and Gilmore. It's them two, I think.
Oh,
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Gilmore.
Gilmore will probably be on Brown.
yeah. Smitty can still handle it.
I can't believe
Eagles
it.
fans.
Another hot take. Another hot take. Justin Fields goes for the hat trick with 3 straight 100-yard rushing game performances.
see
for a
that.
So
I can see that, Mac. What's the status with Brown though? I saw he got like his ankle or leg or foot all taped up. Has he got like an ankle injury or a foot injury? AJ Brown?
He has
Oh,
an ankle,
nothing
he
I
has
heard
an ankle
about.
injury.
Yeah, it's he just tweaked his ankle a little bit.
Okay. No, I'm not even trying to troll here. I was
No,
actually
no,
I saw
no,
the end
no.
of the game and I saw like his foot was all taped up, so I didn't know if he had an ankle or foot injury or something.
Yeah, no. Last week, first quarter, he went to do an out route and he caught the football. And when he did, you kind of saw his foot hit the ground and it drug it weird, and it just kind of twisted his ankle a little.
something to look
Mac,
at,
did you
'cause
see
he has
the
a history of injuries?
You see the injury report, Mac? Looks like Wandale, Robinson, and Galladay and them, they're all active today. David
Yeah, I
Sills,
wasn't
Austin
sure.
Calitro, Evan Neal, Jack Anderson, Daniel Bellinger, and Quincy Roche all inactive. So it looks like Parrott is now the 4th tackle on the team. And Shane Lemieux will be starting at left guard.
Shane Lemieux is starting at left guard.
Sounds like it. Zudu's active, but it sounds like that they want to start Lemieux at left guard.
We'll see what happens, man. I still want to see some Nick Gates in there, but whatever.
Too. We got a lot of depth though on that offensive line, so I'm not disappointed about that at all. We got depth on that old line. When the hell have we been able to say that as Giants fans? Offensive line and depth.
Wait, I got a quick question. AK, who had more sacks, Namaka Sue or Linval Joseph?
I want to say it was Sue.
I'm saying Dominic Sue was probably more of like a better interior pass rusher. Yeah, Linval Joseph was definitely more of a just run stuffer mostly.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, he's pretty much been a run stuffer for most of his career. He might have had a little bit of pass rush, like very, very little early on when he was drafted by the Giants, but he's mostly a run stuffer because he's still a bigger guy.
Yeah.
Here, I'll give you a hot take
I
real
gotta
quick.
get
Najee Harris.
going. Have a great day, guys.
Have a
Take
good
it
one,
easy,
Nick.
Nikki. Have a good one, bro.
All right, Nikki.
I got a hot take here. Najee Harris hasn't hit 100 yards all season. He finally hits 100 yards and gets 2 touchdowns against the Bengals.
Oh wait,
I hope
thank
that
God
comes
you
true
said
too.
that. Thank God you said
I
that.
feel.
I know. I have him on fantasy, man. He's been disappointing.
Yeah,
AK,
very, very
you
disappointing
said-
for me as well.
AK, you said in the beginning of the year that Najee Harris will lead the league in rushing.
Hey, man, it's not far fetched. He has the potential to do it. He really
You got
does.
that foot. You got that foot injury. Though.
Yeah, he's been playing with the Liz fracture all year. I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is, but he definitely can lead it. Trust me. Like, you haven't seen the best
can.
of Najee yet. You have not seen it. You're going to though someday.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. So, anyone, Jeff, you're streaming the Giants game, right?
Yes, sir.
You're streaming the Giants. Who's streaming the Eagles game? I think we have Sports Rap and Robert, I think.
Robert, yeah, I'm gonna join them.
Oh, you are? Cool.
And you're doing it with Cool Cat, Mitch?
Yeah. Of course.
And then,
How can
Mac,
I not
you
do it
know-
with him? That guy's so funny.
Mac, I'll be afterwards for your True Blue Aftermath when I'm done with the game. So I'll make sure to
Yes,
hop on
sir.
over there when you start up your stream. But I might go hop over to go chat with our guy NYG22. I think he's doing his giant conversations right now. So
Yeah,
I
I'm
might go
about
give
to
some to
stop
him.
it. I'm about to stop this. But Eric, why don't you go live for your Raider games? I just realized.
Because we're. I don't want
What?
to go through that pain and
Are
suffering.
you
on
serious?
live.
Did you just ask this man that
Do
question?
you want this
No,
poor?
some
Do you want
people
this
do
poor
it. I've
Why?
seen a
person,
lot of
just like
Raiders
poor
guys
guy,
do
to
it.
just
I've
suffer
seen a
on
lot of
stream?
Raider guys do it.
See, I make it up with the post game. Like usually on the same day on Sundays, I do the post game after, so that makes it up for not doing the game. But then I also do pre game. Today I'm gonna do 2 lives actually.
Mm-hmm.
pregame.
Oh,
and then
okay.
postgame.
All right. See, I'm seeing.
That'd be like me doing the Giants games last year. I would have broken the internet because of the amount of swear words that would have been coming out of my mouth
Yeah, I would have
that year
probably got
last year.
canceled by now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Thank God I ain't monetized after last week.
Yeah. I'm not monetized either, so I can say whatever the hell I want right now.
Right?
It doesn't matter.
They would have been very mad at me if I was.
Can you imagine when Boys gets monetized? He's gonna have to change up his whole thing.
I'm gonna keep doing what the fuck I want.
There you
There
go,
you
bro.
go.
There you go.
There you
But,
go. So on
yeah.
that note, guys, thank you all for joining us for the Hardcore Sports Sunday Morning Show for Week 11.
Thank you. Good luck to you
I
guys,
got-
Eric, and good luck to you, Eagles fans.
Hey, thank you for having me, man. Good luck to all your teams, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. You too.
Honestly, I think this is the best show of the week for us. Honestly, we'll go with this, and then Jeff, your show did really well on Friday.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
so-
I'm gonna be doing it again next Friday at 5:30. It's just a football Friday talk. I'm trying to see if I can make it a regular thing every single Friday. So we'll just spin it up, not just Giants talk. We'll talk NFL football, whatever games you guys are interested in. You know, recapping the last week, previewing the this coming week, etc. So, yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you all that came by, and I'm gonna do it again. So if anybody's available around that time, 5:30 on Friday, come on by. Let's just talk some football.
For sure, for sure.
All
Yes.
right, guys. So on that, anyone got anything to say before I clear it, or before I end it?
Clear it.
I don't know, dude. I was
Just-
watching
just,
hockey highlights earlier.
Just tank, baby. Just tank. Baby.
Yeah. God bless my boy Eric and the rest of this season for him.
Yeah.
You know, I do not like seeing you hurt, brother, but you'll be all right. You'll be all
Will Anderson or Jalen Carter to the Raiders. Let's go. College, let's go.
All right, one more thing. Can the Saints lose? Because we have the 4th pick.
We need the Saints to lose.
I know, but I picked the Rams to win over the Saints.
I don't trust the Rams. I think the Saints are gonna win. The Rams
No way,
are
I picked the Saints.
they're a
I'm sorry, I picked
mess.
the Saints. I don't know why.
The Rams are a freaking mess.
We
Yeah.
just need the Saints to lose throughout.
Well, what does it have to be for you guys to get that first round pick? How much do they have to lose?
It's unprotected, I think, right?
Like, how many games do they have to win for that not being become a
Oh,
second round pick?
I can right now. We got the 4th pick.
Sorry.
What the hell?
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell is
Okay.
that?
Yeah, that was an accident. My fingers were too big and I accidentally hit the wrong thing and popped up.
It's okay. I got another quick hot take before we stop. I think this is going to be the week that Kayvon Thibodeau is finally going to get a couple of sacks because he's been getting
How many
close.
sacks does he
He's
have
getting,
right now?
I think like one
He
or
has
two.
one. No, he has one.
This
He
might
has
be
one.
the week. This, I think, is going to be the week where he's finally going to get a couple of sacks. He's going to beat the great Penei Sewell, and he's going to pick up at least a couple of sacks. And finally, Giants fans are going to say this dude is an early season bust. So I think that
You're saying that
Thibodeau's finally gonna
already?
show up.
Damn.
Because he doesn't have sacks. Because he doesn't have sacks. That's why.
Oh, I feel
He does other things. I don't know why anybody would be calling him a bust. That's ridiculous.
exactly.
Yeah, well, I mean, welcome to, fans. They think
only
if
pay
you don't
attention to the
stats,
facts.
yeah, they don't pay attention to everything else. The hurries, the hits, quarterback hits, etc., run defense, all that stuff, tackles. It's
Hey,
all
did-
about the sacks.
Did you guys just see too that Wentz just lost his job to Heineke as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, they made the announcement they're going to continue with Heineke,
Well,
All
it's
right.
which is
understandable.
which is the only decision that can be made. That was
Yep.
the only decision that could be made.
It's the
So.
smartest move they can make. Sorry, Wentz. You
Well,
lost
he
again.
can go. He
Trading
can go
though?
start his hunting show on the sports channel.
I heard the USFL next year is looking for a quarterback, so there you go,
You
Carson.
think, you think Washington will go quarterback next year or will into the draft?
I don't know.
They
That's
have
a-
to. I
Probably.
think they have to.
Unless they really believe Sam Howell is the answer, and I doubt it. They have to go
Well,
quarterback.
I think they got to go quarterback. Sam Howell is not. They got to go get like a first round talent. You know what I mean? If they can, just straight up.
We'll see what
They got too much. They got too much receiver talent on that team. It's just they got to do something.
We'll see what bind Heineke puts him in here over the next 8 weeks.
Now, Carson Wentz getting traded after this year again?
Bro, he's not going to be a starter on anyone's team anymore.
He's going to have to accept being a backup. Yeah, he's going to have to accept being a backup going forward.
Yeah.
If he wants to continue playing in the NFL, he's going to have to accept the role as a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
He's not getting signed as anybody's starter anymore.
Yeah. He's going to have to become a backup and get his opportunity. He's going to have to go as a backup, and then hopefully, if he might get another opportunity if something happens to starting
He can
quarterback
get ready
wherever
to.
he goes.
He's getting ready to become like that new Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's what he's about to become.
Oh.
Yeah, no lie, bro. Like his best opportunity is to sit there and just pray a quarterback gets injured and you get a call. Like that's his career now.
He'll be that guy that teams will bring in maybe to start the season off for him. That drafted a young quarterback they don't want to throw out into the fire right away and let that young guy be. He'll be that. That'll be Carson Wentz's new role going forward.
So you know
Can't
why?
believe Carson Wentz went that far downhill.
So you know why Heineke's a starting quarterback now, right? Because he had his left hand up.
Yo.
I had to.
We should just end the show now right after that one.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll catch y'all later. Have a good night. Have a good day.
Have a good one, yo.
Go Eagles.